Hello, guys, and welcome to Odds on Ligue on Matchday 29 after the international break. A good one for the French national team. We are back with Alain Valnegri. Hello, Alain Valnegri. And for instance, we have a great PSG Olympique Lyon, so full of emotions. Alain, how was the international break in France?
Yes, he was. He was good. We have the first game against Holland was really good, and after the game in Ireland, it's always difficult to win in Ireland. And France finally found a serious goalkeeper with Maignan, saved the results, and he was, in my opinion, the weak position in the team. And now they have one of the top 5 goalkeepers in the world.
Indeed, because 𝐬𝐭𝐿𝐲 retired from the national team. So now let's focus on Ligue 1. Remember, guys, as always, leave your comments, tell us your tips, press the like, and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, of course. And if you enjoy our tips, Ligue 1 is resuming on Friday with a good one because we have Olympique Marseille. Montpellier, Marseille, remember, they are second in the standings. The gap with the fourth is 5 points, looking back at the Champions League spots. And I remember, Alain, that you predicted that they were going to beat Reims, and that was a very good tip because the unbeaten run of Reims was so long. Now the thing that they have to do is winning at home as well. They haven't won in the Velodrome in the last 4 home games.
Yes, sometimes I'm lucky, and in this case, it was that. It was a really long positive streak for us. But Marseille outside, Marseille away is really strong this season because in the last 6 games at home, they won only against Paris Saint-Germain in Coupe de France. They had really a lot of difficulties away. Now there will be meet. One of the best form team in Ligue 1, like Montpellier, with Michel Zakarian back in the bench. Montpellier go out about the risk zone to avoid to fight against relegation, but Montpellier won key games. It was the games against team fighting against relegation. Now with the top team, Montpellier suffered this season. I think there will be suffered in Marseille. Marseille must urgently to change the average of points at home, and it is a very good occasion to change that bad streak in the last months. I see Marseille winning, seeing one with over 1.5 goals in the game. Odds 1.70.
Okay, Marseille to win and at least 2 goals in the game. On Saturday, we have 2 games. Auxerre 3 is the first one. This is for the relegation battle. Both are in the bottom 4, going to Ligue 2 at the moment. Auxerre lost to Strasbourg in the last game, 3. They have a bad feeling, actually, 11 games without victory. Auxerre, despite that defeat against Strasbourg, Alain, they were giving us signs of improvement and that they are really alive.
Of course, they're improved clearly. They catch good results. The problem with Auxerre is the goal. Is the goal because the team suffered to score 2 goals in one game. In the last 6 games, only in one game they scored 2 goals against Lyon. Except that game, Auxerre can be win 1-0, can be draw, but only with 1 goal scored in the game. Now, Troyes doesn't win from the beginning of January. They lose a really good occasion against Brest because they have they lead the score and they suffer the second goal and lose 2 points in that really delicate game. Now, Auxerre in collective way, especially in the defensive phase, Auxerre is more serious and more strong than Troyes. I don't see Troyes win again in Ligue 1. I choose Auxerre winning odds 2.29.
And the good game we have on Saturday for the European spots is Rennes with a surprising victory for Rennes. Remember, before the international break, they were able to win in Paris against PSG, and they are in European spots, whereas Lens, Alain, they are third. Now, the difference is 3 points with Monaco after beating Angers and Clermont. This one is a difficult one to call, eh?
Yes, especially because Rennes have strange results in the last 2 months. When they won at home, they lose away. When they won away, they lose at home. They lose a lot of powder in the relationship with the goal. Now in Paris, we can ask us: is a reference game with which PSG Rennes won in Paris? 𝐬𝐭𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜 is a specialist to win against Paris Saint-Germain when he was in Lyon. When now in Rennes, they won both games this season against Paris Saint-Germain at home and away without concede goal, and that one is a big surprise. It's a big surprise now against team like Lens. Rennes suffer a lot. Physical and aggressive team, and Lens is this type of team. Lens in the last 2 games, we are back to see the Lens from the beginning of the season, and I think it's difficult to choose the prediction, but I choose both teams to score for that game. Odds 1.81.
Yes, indeed. Even the bookies don't know which team to back. Rennes to win 2.6, Lens to win 2.9. On Sunday, we have Lille, Lorient, still fighting for the European spots. Lille, especially after beating Toulouse away at home. Remember that they are very strong, only 2 defeats at home this season. Whereas for Lorient, Alain, they are getting finally better results, only 1 defeat in the last 5 games.
Yes, but they draw a lot. They have a lot of difficulty with the goal. Now Lille is the team improve more the respect to the last season. I think Lille is this type of team. We saw Lille manage really well the game against the biggest team in Ligue 1. At home, their start really strong. Is really common to see Lille's score in the first half. Lorient have a lot of difficulties now. They lose his best striker like Mofi. Ouattara went to Premier. This week we read an interview about 𝐜𝐴𝐧𝐧𝐞𝐜𝐭, who said he will leave Lorient because the club doesn't offer a new contract, and that one is not positive for the team. And I think he said in the vestry is not the best moment for Lorient. I see Lille winning the game with over 9.5 corner in the game, odds 2.70.
Okay, also going for the corners market to spice it up. Lille to win is only 1.4, and also the odds are low for Nice to win away against Angers, obviously, because Angers, they have only 10 points. For Nice, Alain, they are far from the European spots, 4 draws in the last 5 Ligue 1 games, and alive in the conference. I guess they are going to put all the chips in the Conference League.
Yes, but with Digard, the team still doesn't lose. And that one is interesting to see that, because Digard finally found solution to have the best way about his squad, and this one is the moment. Is the biggest question. Nice will be played in Ligue 1. Right now, they've saved the category. Europe is really far, and now they have the opportunities to go forward in Conference League. You have for Fiorentina, you have West Ham, potential rival about Nice, but Angers in this moment have problem in every way, with the president, with the sport director, with the team. They change another time the manager. They lose player like Wani and Buffal, and the team are not so motivated, in my opinion. Now Nice must to be motivated, must to try to win the game, because we know that the team, when do you have positive streak, is easier to conserve that. And Digard, I think there will be managed that point for that game. I choose Nice winning for this, because the difference is really marked. Odds 1.62 to Nice winning.
Well, impossible to trust Angers, of course, 5 consecutive defeats, only 10 points, one of the worst teams in Europe. And then we have Brest-Toulouse, with Brest in a positive run. Actually, they are 1 point away from the relegation spots. They only drew against Troyes and lost to PSG before that, but they are quite competitive. Alain, and Toulouse, they are quite safe, quite relaxed. Perhaps that's why they are losing 4 defeats in the last 5 games.
Yes, he's one, but the schedule was not so easy for Toulouse. Now you touch an argument really key for that game: the motivation. Brest need to win. Toulouse away, we saw the worst part of Toulouse this season. Toulouse against this type of team, really defensive, physical, who doesn't need the ball to play the game. Toulouse have a problem with the defensive transition. We see that from the beginning of the season, and especially away, Montpellier doesn't correct that type of game situation. The odds are really interesting. I am really surprised for Brest winning, and I choose Brest winning. Is one of the risky odds about this week, but I see Toulouse can be winning against Toulouse. Brest winning odds 2.90.
They are the underdog actually for this game. I can even see on Oddspedia Brest to win 3.0. Always check the Oddspedia website and you will see which is the highest odds and the bookie to place your bet in the Brest-Toulouse. Then we have Clermont-Ajaccio. Clermont to win is 2.2. It's true that they are coming from 2 consecutive defeats against Montpellier and Lens, but Alain, Ajaccio, they cannot score a single goal. Only 1 goal scored in the last 7 games.
Yes, is the problem of Ajaccio, because the defense are strong, and the number of the goal conceded is the average for a team can be saved the category. Away, the results are really poor. About Ajaccio is one of the worst team when then travel. Clermont has problem because they doesn't win a game at home from the beginning of the year in January against Stade de Rennes. But Clermont concert is quiet standing for the average of points when they played away, when they are brilliant. Now I think Clermont will be win again at home, because 3 months is so much for this team. The opportunity is really interesting, and the odds doesn't reflect the difference between both teams. Clermont winning odds 2.20.
Next game, Nantes-Reims. Reims is still favorite for this game. To win is 2.5, but La Beaujoire is a tough stadium. Nantes, they are winless in the last 5 Ligue 1 games, but also, as you mentioned before, in the case of Nantes, they had a very tough calendar. The question is, if Reims are gonna bounce back after that crazy unbeaten run, Alain, at the end was 19 games.
Yes, brilliant. The impact about still in the bench in Reims, all the Europe known his history, all the Europe put the attention to the Stade de Reims, a team with a lot of talent, a really young team. And my question is how there will be managed the first defeat with Steel. I think travel to Nantes right now is not a gift in the sense of Nantes is the typology of the team can be suffered Stade de Reims. Stade de Reims wanna play, not waiting, but not have powder, especially when they attack the space, when the team can run. Without the Europe is another team. We see back the note about the last season who be able to win the Coupe de France. Now the question is, during the week we will have the semi-final of Coupe de France and not play this game. Maybe this one can be affect the team, especially in the motivation, and we will be check if 𝐿𝐭𝐤𝐬 put his best 11 for this game. For this game, I think not doesn't will be lose at home against Stade de Reims. I choose 1𝐿𝐭𝐤𝐿 odds 2.15.
All right, Asian Handicap 0, for instance, as well. It means exactly the same. If there is a draw, you get your money back. If Nantes win, you win your bet. Two more games, Monaco, Strasbourg, with Monaco chasing the third spot to go at least to the preview of the Champions League. The last game was a victory in Ajaccio, whereas for Strasbourg, Alain, they can breathe a little bit, not too much, but they can breathe because they are winning finally at La Méno, and the last one was against Auxerre.
Yes, Strasbourg had a lot of problem to win 2 games consecutive from the beginning of the season. Monaco need to win 2 because Strasbourg their fight against relegation. Monaco have the ambition to go back to the Champions League spots. The second place is far, but the third place is so near, and his rival play at Rennes during this journey. Is the journey to can cut the difference about Racing Club de Lens for the Champions League spot. Monaco normally is a team score a lot of goal. Strasbourg concede, but Strasbourg is able to score against every team. I think is one of the game where we will see more goals in the game. I choose over 2.5 goals, odds 1.77.
And the last game, the best one in this match day, PSG Lyon. Once upon a time, Lyon was fighting for the titles. Now they are impossible to trust, to be honest. They are really far from the European spots in Ligue 1. Perhaps they can still win the Coupe de France and play in Europe the next season, but they are bad. Alain, only 1 victory in the last 5 Ligue 1 games. The problem is also what is going on in PSG, no? Also the defeat against Rennes out of the Champions League. I guess there is a turmoil. The situation is bad in Paris.
Yes, the atmosphere is not so positive. After PSG is one of the team can be more affected with the FIFA schedule, because they have a lot of players played 2 games during this FIFA schedule, and PSG before the FIFA schedule was really poor against Rennes. Now with this missing of motivation about the team can be affected. The Galtier boys now is the moment to win a game and close the Ligue 1, because no win the game against Lyon. If Marseille win, is the distance will be cut, will be short, and but the feeling about both teams are really bad, especially for Paris. Lyon arrived in a very good moment. Lyon prepare his semi-final in Coupe de France against Nantes. Lyon, with that typology of team, one at the possession of the ball, feel really comfortable. And I choose the surprise about this week is the risky odds, because it's so attractive. And I choose double opportunity 𝐿2. Lyon doesn't lose, or 2.75.
Well, surprise, what a situation PSG is living. Let's see what happens next season. For sure, for instance, Messi, who was partying in Argentina basically after winning the World Cup, won't be at his best. Of course, Mbappe also played for France, and he did it well. As always, what a game. We have PSG. Lyon to finish the 29th match day in Ligue 1. Alain, you've made your best to analyze with us the whole weekend. Tell me, which one among them all is your safe bet or your favorite one?
My safe bet is PSG Lyon over 0.5 goals in the first half.
Odds?
1.25.
Okay, at least one goal in the first half.
Yeah.
PSG is very leaky. Actually, this season they conceded 28 goals in Ligue 1. So why not? And your ACCA?
My ACCA is OM winning, Nice over 1.5 goals in the game, Brest, Toulouse 1.5 goals in the game, and Monaco winning, odds 3.80.
Okay, Alain Valnegri, as always, thank you very much. Thanks everyone for watching. Just don't forget, press the like and subscribe. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.